I'm going to share with you exactly why I haven't been posting as much. Hi guys, Sean here from Momentum, and today is going to be a bit of a different type of video that I really want to spend time with you guys. And first of all, as you are listening to this, you are more than likely my closest followers who have been following us for a while, or subscribed to a channel for a while, or maybe you just know me personally. And I wanted us to get to know each other a little bit better. And honestly, I'm going to share something with you that I basically haven't even told my closest friends and my wife. And that's why I want to talk about with you guys today. But leading into that, you need a little bit of context first. So for those of you who just have recently followed me, or maybe just recently know about me, I have been starting this journey since the 1st of January this year, where I looked at myself in the mirror and I just wasn't happy with what I looked at. Don't get me wrong, I was happy, but I wasn't happy with what I was looking at. And that probably made no sense to you guys, but we're going with it. So I've been a personal trainer for 10 years, and I've been trying to help as many people as possible. But when I looked in the mirror, and I just wasn't happy with the way that my body was looking. And not in the sense of just like I looked a little chubby and everything between, but I wasn't happy with how my body was feeling. I was getting more aches and pains more than usual. I hurt my back several times, and that's always been the biggest issue for me. And even though I was training, I wasn't quite feeling satisfied like I was achieving a goal. And I had to look back and go, okay, I've achieved, powerlifting at a, above average rate. I was able to compete in bodybuilding when I was younger, and I was proud about that. And then I also achieved my final goal at the time, which is Olympic weightlifting, which took me 5 years to accomplish. I'm still very proud of that. Despite the fact not doing it anymore, and I would love to get back into it one day, I said to myself, I need to be able to look after me so I can look after other people. And it's true. I kind of felt like an imposter where I wasn't able to show people what I could do or look after my health when I was honestly struggling. So that's when I looked into what I want to achieve out of 2022. And I said to myself, well, I'm going to make sure I'm going to put me first so I can look after my wife, so that I can look after my clients, and so I look after potential people out there as well, like you listening to this. And the biggest goal of all of it was actually to motivate people too. And I'm pretty anticipated that it won't be perfect because work is getting more hectic. I have, expanded the business larger than I ever thought possible. I have now a house with my wife, which I want to be able to spend more time with her. So I had to do things differently. So imperfect was actually the plan throughout the whole process. Now that we're moving into the 6th month of the year, moving into July, should I say, finishing off the 6th month of the year, I've realized a few things that I want to share with you out there. And one of those things was that obviously being perfect seems like the best idea, but it really isn't. And what I mean by this is thinking that you have to get through every single workout, thinking that you have to do every single movement clean, proper, you must have all the equipment. Perfect is not the plan. And that's where I was able to get the result that I have so far, might I add. I'm hungry, but never satisfied until I feel like I have achieved that goal. And sometimes you may never feel like that. So that's why perfection is literally the process of multiple failures across the path. And I want you guys to understand that if you're listening to this. The second part is making sure you understand what to do when things don't go to plan. So I only train 3 times per week. That's a Tuesday morning at 5 o'clock before I go to work. That's the Friday night if I have the energy after finishing off my work week, and then I want to spend time with my wife afterwards. And then the Saturday morning before I go to work, so I finish my training roughly around 7 a.m. So I try to get there by 5, finish work at 1, and I want to spend that weekend with my wife. And then also the Sunday morning once again at 5 a.m. And these workouts are nowhere near efficient, might I add, to what I used to be able to do when I was more time rich, when I was younger. But my body is aching. So I need to go, okay, do I need to pivot? Do I need to change this exercise? And next thing is, do I have enough time to do it? So I always plan and make sure I look at that. My nutrition. Now, a lot of people will think that, and whatever your preconceived ideas of dieting and nutrition is, no, it's not a whole bunch of salads and steamed chicken breast and all that kind of stuff. I've been sharing my journey all across my Fit by 30 series, and you can click onto the playlist somewhere around here if I want to edit that. But the whole process was showing people that small little actions can lead to really, really big results. And I'm still eating a lot of food, which is also, a side note, a reason why I haven't been posting as many vlogs as I wish to, because I felt like I've lost my focus, or I haven't really found the reason why I was doing it, which is why I'm bringing you to this point right here. So if you're listening to this part, I'm going to share with you exactly why I haven't been posting as much, because I haven't actually told you what the goal is. I've only told my wife, I've only told my friends, and now I'm going to tell you. I wanted to be in the best shape possible in September, 2nd of September, when I turned 30. That was the first part. I've told everyone that, so that's not the secret. Without any more delay, I'm actually getting like heartbeats right now. My heart should be beating. I actually told myself that I wanted to do another bodybuilding competition in October. So I just checked the dates this morning. It's the 1st and 2nd of October in Perth, WA. I don't know what's going to happen. And the reason why I never really shared this with people was of two things. And maybe you can relate with this too. But you have to call a spade a spade. Like, at the end of the day, you cannot deny what you want to do. If you have a weight loss goal, you need to say to yourself, you want to lose weight. You can't be like, oh, the weight loss is bonus. No one ever became a billionaire or a millionaire by accident, unless you were born into it. But if you have ever started a business, of course you want to try and make as much money, or your goal as the money, and you may get anxious about that. But then you need to look at the actions leading into it. And this is what I'm doing for you guys, and also to share with you and for me. My goal is to be able to compete in this bodybuilding competition, nothing to do about winning, just for self-fulfillment, and that's going to be in October. Now the second part to it is just leading the actions that get me there. These actions are going to be still train, still actually prep my food and eat, and also sleep and spend time with my wife so that I can actually look after me internally. Now the reason why I was so scared to share this with people was because what if I fail? What if I don't actually do it? Well, the worst case scenario is, yes, I'll feel a little bit upset, but I'll still be in pretty good condition. The only reason why I wouldn't be able to compete is because of work, health, or family commitments, which I think are reasonable for me to miss me just being on stage. But I'll still be achieving a goal for myself, which is to be fit by 30, and also to be as close as possible to be able to compete. Because let's be honest, there is another birthday the year afterwards, and there's also another competition. But I'm putting a deadline on it to tell you guys that I'm going to do this, so I can share it with you. I'll be sharing a lot more about this bodybuilding competition moving forward, what I'm going to do. And the next thing is, hopefully you can take this on board as well, to take that brave step and admit what you actually want. And don't get me wrong, it can be very scary to go, look, I want to train so I look good, but I don't want to base everything on that. But your actions are always going to lead to what, first of all, your goal and your identity. And I found that with my actions, I was starting to lose it because I didn't know what the identity was. And so to speak, me leading into this competition, now my identity is going to be a bodybuilder. I am going to be making sure that I train, I eat, I sleep, and I look after myself mentally, and I'm motivated too. Because when I'm not motivated, then it leads into discipline. And I always ask myself that question, am I disciplined like I'm going to be a bodybuilder, like I was when I was 21? So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this part here. This is what I used to look like when I first competed when I was 24. This, I don't know what I'm going to look like, but I'm going to be turning 30, and I'd like to see the difference and see if I can, so forth, beat that or just be proud of my accomplishment. Now, if you listened all the way through to the end, all I can say is thank you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching me on this channel. If you're brand new to this channel, hopefully you follow me all the way through to the vlog, and basically me leading to my birthday first up, and then second up towards the competition, so to speak. But I'm not here to win, I'm just here to win right here. That was really cheesy, and I hope you guys aren't lactose intolerant. Anyway, Take care, everybody, and I hope you guys have a great day and keep building momentum.